Hello my friends, and welcome to another episode of Trials of Mana. Today, we're going to go ahead and continue on through the Cascade Cavern, while we will go to Wendel. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm actually recording this first thing in the morning, before I have to work, and I might honestly regret it, but hey, you know what, we'll see. I'll try to keep the part at least short as possible. But, you know, it is what it is, right? And it's really the only way I'll be able to, actively record things is if I record in the morning. Oh. I can't. Let me jump up there. Thank you. It's a pain in the butt to do. We got the things over here. Did I get this? Pretty sure I did. There's no way to get up there. Alright, off the window we go. Or at least part way into it.
Hey, what are you doing all alone in a dangerous place like this?
I grew up with no parents, but there was one priest in Wendel that was always nice to me. Heath was kind and helpful. He took care of me. My grandpa asked Heath to go to Astoria to look into something for the temple. But I got a really bad feeling about it. I didn't want anything to happen to Heath. So I followed him in secret and didn't tell Grandpa when I left the temple that night. By a horrible twist of fate, a creepy-looking man took Heath away right when I finally found him again. And then I couldn't even get back to Wendel because of the barrier until you opened a path through the cavern for me. I got a little lost on the way and fell down. If you hadn't been there, it would have been good night, Charlotte. That was close.
Oh, stop crying. I'll take you with me, okay? First fairy, now this little girl. Give me a break. Well, I'm on my way to Wendel to see the Priest of Light anyway. You might as well tag along. Come on.
Oh, you want to see Grandpa? Why didn't you say so? You didn't know it, but you helped your chances. I'm actually the granddaughter of the Priest of Light. But, you know, Wendel isn't far from here. You might need my help getting there, but I don't need your help getting home. Take care that you don't get lost. Bye-bye.
Well, I guess that's the thanks I get for inviting her along.
Who hired the, man, I have no idea. She just sounds like a friggin' younger Elmer Fudd when they were a child. And I'm kind of not a fan of that. I like some of the voice acting, but then you look at other roles and then you hear their voices and then you sit there and wonder, like, just why? And sometimes I wonder why I have English voices on. But it's cool. It's not a big deal. Let's continue on to Wendell. Now, something to note too, you do actually get Charlotte here. Like, you do recruit her if you picked her for the story. In this case, we didn't, so we're not going to do it. And quite honestly, I'm kind of glad I didn't. Because I like her a lot as a character, but hearing her in this game is kind of cringy. And obviously that would be why there would be Japanese voices in this game. Because I don't think anybody wants to hear that. It's only a bit of a gripe. Other than that, it's not too big of a deal. That's easily resolved with the, oh, okay. It's Lumina time. Anyway. It's easily resolved by just turning on the Japanese voices. Something worth noting. Okay. Let's go through here. It's always good to get experience. Just remember, I somehow managed to dodge a bullet there. Hey. Got another item seed. Got money. And that's it. All right. My lord, look how beautiful this place is. It's even better with Angela in the picture. Alright. So let's go ahead and... Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's get this chest. But I will be switching between all three characters. I'm obviously not going to just specifically play as Angela, even though she's obviously the main character of the story. I would like to mix it up a bit, so just kind of like one of those food for thought things. I don't know if there's any way to get over here. I don't think there is. Did I go over here? I think I did. Alright. I'm not going to worry too much about missing anything. Let's just progress onward.
The Priest of Light is in this city, right?
Hmm.
I wonder what he's like.
Quite possibly.
Thank you so much for taking me here.
Oh, it's not a problem, Fairy.
We need to request an audience with His Eminence.
But, I really do like this new microphone, though. I'm kind of glad I got it. The only thing that, obviously, I gotta be wary of, because, I do have a pop filter for it. It's not that big, though. So I gotta remember, when I'm talking into it, to not, like, get too close to it. I don't know if you'll hear the wind, like me breathing into the microphone or anything. I don't know if that will block all of it. So I'm trying not to like talk too close to it. So yeah. If there's anything. Oh, there is. All right, let's progress. Actually, let's do some shopping first. I'd like to get some armor and stuff. As I said, if you do pick Charlotte, you do get a third party member. We won't get our other party member for a little bit.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
So just keep that in mind.
Good choice.
I'll make use of this.
Oh, good choice.
This is useful.
Got a lot of money. Holy shit.
Come again.
But that armor will be useful. It might not look like much, but the 2 extra points you get in the stats do make a huge difference. Item seed. I'm stockpiling my item seeds. So before people in the comments sit there and say, "Oh, you got item seeds, use them." I'm not going to, because I'm saving them for a reason. I feel like that's going to happen eventually, but I don't know. I don't think people really care that much, but if that does happen, then yeah.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
I love shopping.
Oh, good choice.
I had wanted this.
Alright, there we go.
Come again.
Get ourselves some new weapons, and then head on to the castle. Yeah, I'm saving the item seeds in case I really do need them. Otherwise, I'm not really too worried about using them right away. Alright, let's go see the Priest of Light. I wonder. I think there's a chest over here. Nope. What about over here? I gotta admit, this game is really colorful. And I love it. It makes doing, what is it? The scoping, the luminentry scoping in Adobe Premiere, like, a lot easier because I'm able to actually make the colors pop out more. So it's gonna be really, really nice. In case you don't know why the games look as vibrant as they do. That's just because when you're recording an expanded, like I do, which is like the full range instead of just the standard, I find the colors just kind of pop out a little more. And then when you do it in post, instead of just doing the brightness and contrast and the saturation in the video recording itself, it's easier to edit it later on and make it look a little better. So that's why I don't touch it at all when I put in an expanded range. Or I think it's a expanded color range or whatever, but you get what I mean. I don't remember like what specifically it's called, but that's the setting that I used in the Elgato software because that's what I used to record. So, all right, let's go talk to the Priest of Light. Let's quit dragging it on here.
Please, accept the Goddess of Mana's blessings.
So you're the Priest of Light, hmm? You're plainer than I expected. I was hoping you might have some wisdom to share.
Well,
I am Reese, the Princess of Laurent. My country was set upon by the thieves of Navarro. My father, the king, is dead. And my brother is missing. I was unable to save my father and country. But I will not stop until I find my brother. Please, Your Eminence, I need your guidance.
no! Laurent has fallen? I fear that without the help of the Goddess of Mana, there is nothing I can do to help your kingdom. There is no other way to bring Laurent back to its former glory.
Wait! I have something to say. Your Eminence, please listen. I I have come from the Sanctuary of Mana to tell you that the mana tree is withering. Mana power grows weaker by the day.
Withering? But without the mana tree, the seals on the mana stones will break. The Benevodons will be released into the world.
Huh? What is that?
You're acting like this doesn't affect you. You've been chosen by Fairy. This means that you alone can retrieve the Sword of Mana from the Sanctuary.
What? There's no way. What does this mean, Fairy?
I'm sorry. With the mana in the world so depleted, a fairy can't leave the sanctuary for long without a host. If I hadn't found you, I wouldn't have made it.
Well, that's good for you, but what about me? I've had enough of this posting business. Go haunt the old geezer instead.
Would that I were able to bear your burden. However, once a fairy finds a host, they are bound to them for their whole life. Only death can part them.
What? Sorry, but no way am I getting mixed up in this. I don't need any Sword of Mana.
The true Queen of Altena wants the Sword of Mana, doesn't she? This is your chance to get it first, and to prove to her that you are strong in your own right.
Hey, stop digging around in my thoughts without permission, Fairy. I can't believe this. What is this Sword of Mana anyway?
The Sword of Mana is the embodiment of the ancient power of Mana, guiding force of spirits. It is an alternate form of the golden wand used to create the world itself. The one who holds the Mana Sword gains awesome power. The sword lies in the roots of the Mana Tree, waiting. Before the Mana Tree withers completely, you must reclaim the sword and awaken the Goddess of Mana once more. She alone can bring peace to the realm and grant your wish.
My mother wants that sword. If I manage to get it first, she'll finally acknowledge my abilities. Okay then, where can I find the Sanctuary of Mana?
I am so sorry, but with mana so depleted, I don't have enough power to open the portal to the sanctuary, not by myself.
Throughout the world are 8 points of mana energy, mana stones, sealing away the fearsome Benevodons. If you activate the mana stones, the portal connecting our world to the Sanctuary of Mana should appear. Through that portal is the Sanctuary. However, you should know that the energy inside the 8 mana stones was sealed on purpose as the Mana Goddess began her slumber.
What should I do?
In ages past, there once was an ancient spell used to control the energy from the mana stones and bend it to the user's will. However, countries refused to allow each other any control of the spell and use of the mana stones. The war that followed caused unspeakable damage. It was nearly as destructive as the sealed Benevodons. The survivors cursed the magic to avoid future tragedy and forbade anyone from using it. Now the life of any person who uses the spell will be forfeit. There is no longer anyone alive who knows how to work this cursed spell?
There may be one way. If we borrow the powers of the elemental spirits that reside near the Mana Stones instead, I can combine their powers with what remains of mine to open the portal for everyone.
Splendid! This is a relief. If you wish to find a Mana Stone, I've heard many say that the Lightstone is in Cascade Cavern, guarded by the elemental Lumina. It is the cavern you pass through in order to reach here. Take Fairy. With what remains of her power, she can help you find Lumina in the cavern. See if you may borrow his light powers.
Please, allow me to accompany you, Fairy. My kingdom is important, but we cannot allow the Tree of Mana to wither and die. It would be catastrophic.
Thank you, Reese. I know that the Goddess of Mana will grant you the power to save your kingdom.
Thank you.
Hey, we got HP boost, which actually is really nice. Might not seem like much, but as I said, it makes a huge difference, I assure you. Okay, so gear and stats. Go ahead and put on HP boost and do it on everyone. And oops, force a habit. Go ahead and put this on too. I'm still keeping my training points on Angela because I am saving them for obvious reasons. For the time being, though, we're gonna go ahead and do. Actually, let me see something real quick. Magic recoil, you don't get that. I mean, you do get that. Holy bolt. You get cyclone here. Diamond shards. Huh. And you get cyclone here too, so tough pickings. I might actually just go down spirit for now and then go intelligence later, because having a spell would be useful, especially when we get to a point where we could definitely make use of the spells. And then going down strength a little later on to do magic recoil and a bunch of other stuff. I think I like that idea, actually. As far as Reese goes, Reese can still go down strength. She's definitely going to be, not our main damage, but be there for, you know, support and doing damage as well. Fortitude will be pretty good. Quick heal, which I'll be doing after. Yeah, you know what? After you level up more, I'll probably do that. I'll go down intelligence. And then, as far as things go, yeah. And then our next character we'll worry about later on. I like that idea. Originally, I was going to go down intelligence, but I think spirit would definitely be a lot more useful on Angela, because actually we'd be able to get access to our first spell. It'd be dumb for us to not do that, because we do need Angela to actually start like excelling in what she does best. Otherwise, there'd be no point in ever having her in our party if she's just not going to be able to do damage the way that she's intended to. Also, hi Charlotte.
Can I come with? Can I? Please? I heard what you were talking to Grandpa about. You are no simple adventurer. Since you have a quest of your own, I have a favor to ask. I gotta find Heath, and I need your help.
No, thank you. I'm not gonna drag a little kid along on such a long journey. Just leave this heath to us, okay? Now go home.
Come on! I'm just worried about Heath. Please, I really can't come with you. Oh, fine. You are so stubborn and mean. You meanie.
Damn. You have to be a jerk to the poor child. Alright. As much as I hate to say it, I'd rather not have her in a party. I like the party that I have. God, it really sucks that I have to work, but because I would like to record more of this. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, there's a reason why having quick heal and fortitude actually will help out. It has its merits, which is usually why having Ruse in our party means there's really no use, like, or no, at least no reason to have Charlotte in there unless you like really do need a dedicated healer. Otherwise, you won't really have that much damage. And fights will just drag on forever, which I guess maybe it was a good call that I didn't go with the other playthrough that I did. So yeah, let's continue on through here. Would it be a good time to save? Because it is almost time for me to go. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I hate cutting this part short. I mean, actually, it's not really short. It's like 30 minutes from now. And we did have some dialogue. You know what? Nah. At this point, I can risk being late.
Wait, stop. There's mana power coming from the waterfall. See that strange hole? Further up. I bet Lumina is in there.
The funny thing is, too, something worth mentioning is that the first summon you get in this game is Lumina. In Secret of Mana, wasn't it, Ifrit you got? Or not Ifrit. Fuck. No, it's not Salamando. That's the fire dude. It was Undine that you got first. But in this game, it's Lumina, which is weird. I mean, it's not weird in a sense, because obviously they probably changed the spells around, because Lumina actually was busted in the original Secret of Mana. I'm sure, obviously, she's different. Get rid of you. Alrighty. Hey, we leveled up, too. Very nice. Very nice. Oh man, we're almost level 5. Take out these mushrooms. Oh, save point right here. Perfect. And I'm asleep. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna end up playing Reese more than fucking Angela at this point. I'll try not to do that. Anyway, I thank you guys very, very much for watching this episode of Trials of Mana. I will see you next time, where we will actually go ahead and continue on with the Cascade Cavern. Maybe we'll meet someone along the way. Who knows? Till then, I'll see you guys next time.